Why the fuck did you say it like that? Right.
Anyway, hello.
Not be weird for like 2 seconds.
I think this is the third episode. I think I already made the thumbnail for the previous one, so this is welcome to the third episode of the Herocast.
Welcome, new.
We are your
episode of the
hosts,
Herocast.
which we actually didn't even introduce ourselves last episode.
That's okay.
We don't need to.
Yeah, you should know who I am. I'm renowned in the community. Last week we talked about defenestration and all the advantages it can have for your liver, and this week we're going to be talking about whatever the fuck we're talking about.
How
Okay,
did you curse within the first like 2 minutes? Like,
oh, yeah, I forgot we're only supposed to drop the F-bomb once.
well, we dropped it a lot less last episode than we did.
Fuck. Shit.
We dropped it a lot less in the previous episode where we were talking about the spoiler cast for Spider-Man 2. Go click it if it's out. Is it out? How are we organizing this?
I just said that. That was episode 2, this is episode 3. Actually, wait a minute.
This is episode 4.
Wait.
Did you guys forget how numbers work?
Wait,
yeah.
What was the what was the episode we did before?
I don't know.
The one where we returned was episode number 2. Spoiler cast was episode number 3, and this is number 4.
No, wait. No, this is episode 5.
Whatever.
Right.
Welcome to a episode of the Herocast.
This is
wait.
an episode of the Hero.
How did I not get information about this? Why did nobody 10 days ago? How did no one what?
What the fuck is going on?
Blaze released the Scarred Heroes video.
No one told you? We pinked
No
you.
one told me.
Patreon General. We pinked you in Patreon General. I'm pretty sure.
Nobody, not even Blaze. What the? Nobody told me about this. This is a 20-minute video. The thumbnail looks great.
Dude, the intro is fire. I watched the video.
Okay, well, we'll watch the intro.
I feel like we should restart. I feel like we fucked it up.
No, I feel like this is funny. Wait, we're gonna watch the intro. Here, let's zoom in. We're gonna start by watching a different video, but we're gonna.
I want to watch Echo.
We'll watch
I
the
don't.
Echo trailer in a second.
I don't know what Echo is.
The Marvel show.
Oh, does it have Spider-Man in it?
Shut up.
No,
Stop
but
talking.
it's okay.
Okay.
Alright, you ready?
I suppose.
I'm eating.
I love
Grammarly. Ding, double ding.
This episode of the podcast was brought to you by Grammarly. It wasn't, but let's pretend like
I love
was.
Grammarly.
Do you think
Grammarly's
lying
so
about a
helpful.
sponsorship is...
Yes, that's why I made that joke. You could get into legal trouble. You should probably
You gotta
click
look how we get the
skip ad
double
button.
ad. I can't press it. You keep thinking I can control it.
I can't hear it.
I can imagine it.
How can you not hear it? You have my stream audio on, right?
Yes. Whatever, I'll open up on my second monitor. Blaze Inc. I'm subscribed to him.
Wow, that was such an amazing intro.
I like the thumbnail.
Oh, I gotta sync up to yours. 1 second. Where is he?
A lot of random people.
Yeah,
Just
actually,
gonna
I'm
watch
just
this.
random.
We just gotta watch this whole video.
I don't know. We're not gonna watch the whole video, but like... I'm glad he put the groovy in there.
Candy, can you send me the link for this video?
Okay,
Yeah.
we're done watching this right now. How can you
Damn.
I want to watch it on my own time.
not?
Yeah, I'll give it
But
to you.
why can't you hear anything though? You have my stream audio on, right?
Yes.
I don't think now is the time to be troubleshooting technical difficulties. Drop a like on the video. Support my best buddy Scarred Heroes.
Shut up.
You like Nameless more than Scarred Heroes.
All these random people like Superman. The fuck do you mean random?
Apparently, he said he's gonna watch Evil Dead after he makes the video. I'll have to see if he actually does that. Alright, well, I guess we're just gonna have to watch it in sync. We're just gonna have to do the old 1, 2, 3, press play.
Alright.
Why don't we just do it through... Oh, we can't even do activities through Discord.
No, that'll be a pain in the ass.
1, 2, 3.
Wait, I have to open the link.
Oh my god.
Whatever. You're
Alright,
so...
let's just watch it. Just watch it.
Alright, I'm just watching it.
Oh, we're watching Echo?
Yeah, the trailer.
I thought we were watching Blaze's video.
Man, I don't know why. Is it just me, or is it a little concerning that Fisk is just stalking a little girl?
Yeah, I was just thinking, is this like the start of a pedophile documentary? But no, then... Wow. Is this gonna be a show about Fisk?
And Echo.
Who the
I miss Fisk.
You
It's his
didn't watch.
birthday today.
It's in Hawkeye.
Oh.
No.
Basically a father figure.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, Hawkeye.
Echo was in Hawkeye. She's like deaf or something.
I feel like that's a lot of opportunity to do some interesting audio design.
Yeah.
Too much rage.
I love the actor for Fisk.
I'm so glad he came back to the MCU.
I hope you see him in Spider-Man 4. Whoa, cool.
Okay.
I'm still finishing on my
And
end.
this
One second, I have
is-
like
this
10 seconds left. Why is that
You know-
Hulu?
I don't know. Disney also owns Hulu.
Fair enough. I forgot about that.
Well, that was cool.
Daredevil's
Could
coming
use
back.
a little more Spider-Man.
You know what's-
Is Kingpin even a Daredevil villain, or is Kingpin a Spider-Man
Both.
villain?
Both. He was the main villain pretty much in the Daredevil Netflix show, which if you haven't
Yeah.
watched, you probably should watch. It's really good.
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping that that Kingpin will be in Spider-Man 4, so I can learn more about him without having to watch Daredevil.
Alright, anyway, but you know what's gonna be interesting about that? It's TVMA.
Wasn't Secret Invasion? Was that
I don't
the
think so.
shitty one?
I don't think that was TVMA.
Well, we'll get something better.
Oh, it was Secret. I know Marvel Zombies is going to be.
Certainly hope so.
Yeah, Marvel Zombies is going to be TVMA, and then obviously Deadpool 3 is going to be rated R.
Nice.
If it wasn't, then that's just stupid.
Yeah, no, Secret
That is
Invasion is
clever.
TV-14.
What the fuck?
I'm just glad we're getting like true rated R Deadpool with like a comic accurate, well,
I'm looking so
comic
forward to
inspired.
Do you guys hear that? There's rumors that Taylor Swift is going to be in it.
Yeah, you told
Whip.
me about that. I really can't wait for Taylor Swift to be in it and be like, hey guys, I'm Taylor Swift, and tell all the opponents to shake it off, and they shake it off and die.
Dude, Taylor Swift in Fortnite?
Oh my god.
I don't think Taylor Swift is in Fortnite actually. We need to change
no.
that.
Yeah, so she's
Dude,
gonna.
Taylor Swift is in Fortnite.
So I don't think that's actually gonna happen for several reasons. Because one, she's on tour right now, and if Markiplier wasn't able to be in the FNAF movie because he was making a movie, I highly doubt Taylor Swift's gonna be able to be in like Deadpool 3 if she's
Well, they're
on
not
tour
filming
right
right now, are they?
No,
They're-
but
they're
as
still not
far as
filming.
I know, even because the strike is expected to end within like the month, basically. That most likely by the time they're done filming, because she's supposed to be on tour until like late 2024, I want to say.
Oh Jesus.
But either way, a lot of the evidence. So there's two pieces of evidence. One is the fact that there was that there was a bunch of rumors going around back when X-Men Apocalypse came out. But you know why that doesn't make sense is because Dazzler. That's the character people think she's gonna play. Dazzler. Dazzler was in Dark Phoenix, played by a different actress.
Talked about it in the first podcast.
I don't think so. Did we?
I remember this conversation like one for one.
I do remember having this conversation, but I don't think
I didn't think it was on the podcast.
Yeah, no, you just really like talking about Taylor Swift. Are you a Swiftie guy?
Shut up. No. I just thought this was interesting to talk about on the podcast. All right. Well, I'm sorry if we already talked about this, but I don't think we did. Yeah. So anyway, I don't think. Shut up.
And you constantly talk about Taylor Swift.
I do not talk about Taylor Swift constantly.
Guys,
Every time we're
a
in-
little peek behind the curtain.
No,
so that
shut
you're-
up. I do not talk about
constantly
Taylor
talks about
Swift.
Taylor Swift behind the scenes.
I do
Every time we're
not.
playing Fortnite,
Stop!
Scar is constantly talking about Taylor Swift. Wait, what? I heard a noise in my house. Scar, did you send the fucking hitman after me again? Oh my god.
Let's just
When-
remove him from the scene.
Well, every time
Now
we're in
stop
Fortnite,
talking, or
all I
I'm
just-
gonna take you next.
every time we're in Fortnite, I just hear
Hey,
you singing
hey,
Taylor Swift
hey,
songs.
Watch what you say there, buddy.
You're a Swiftie. I don't know what to say.
Okay, so now that it's just me, I want to clear the. Holy shit! I want to clear the shot.
The way you went, holy shit.
I do not talk about Taylor Swift.
Oh my god.
I do not enjoy her music, and I find fans of her very annoying. Now I feel like I'm gonna get
what you
equal
think
hate
about
from
yourself?
Swifties.
Is that really what you think about yourself? Do you look at yourself in the mirror every morning and just lament your love for Taylor Swift?
Oh my god. No, my freaking like my mom keeps trying to say that like she's like the like her freaking movie, which was like apparently the laziest thing ever made. It's like, oh my god, it's best picture. It's like, no, it's not.
Are you gonna go see it with her? Are you gonna go see the Taylor Swift movie with her?
No, it's just a it's just a concert. Apparently, like other people have done like that, like where they've like theatrically released a concert or something, but they like actually record it for the theater. Hers is just a bunch of mashups of previous concerts she's done, and that's all it is.
That's really goofy.
Yeah. And moving away from Taylor Swift, I don't think she's gonna be Dazzler.
I was just thinking, how did the Herocast evolve into a very extended discussion about Taylor Swift?
Do we have any other hero packing stuff to talk about?
Not at the moment. In between us recording this one and the previous one, this one, I posted a nameless teaser about the cube. But that was about it.
Huh. Alright, well, anyway. So, yeah, Echo, that's gonna be interesting. I'm glad that they're making TVMA stuff. That's gonna be really cool. Other MCU things, Loki has been really good so far.
Yeah, I really much enjoyed it. But I've enjoyed it much more than the previous season. But that's mainly because of the cinematography and all the
It's just so
actual
well
good
made.
CG. But what do you call it? I think I talked about this on the previous podcast when we watched. I don't remember. My days are all scrambled up. But the directors for Moon Knight are the people behind.
Why don't they just
So-
become the new head of the MCU?
That would be really nice. Get Kevin Feige out of there. But what do you call it? Apparently, with the finale of Loki, they're lost on Kang. They have no idea what they want to do with Kang. So
Yeah, there's talks that they're going to be replacing him with Doctor Doom, which I hope they don't,
Which is
because
so
I really like Jonathan Majors as Kang.
Well, they could always replace him with Taylor Swift.
Shut up.
Okay.
We also have shoot. Here, it's technical difficulties. Give me a second here.
We always have technical difficulties.
We always have technical difficulties. Okay.
We always have technical difficulties.
Would you stop talking?
So, Candy, what's your favorite Taylor Swift song?
Shut up.
I'm not a Swiftie like Scar.
Oh yeah.
Shut
What's your favorite
up.
Taylor Swift song?
Look, okay, look. Miles has a new suit in the comics. Okay, his vampire hunter suit.
I don't think that was designed by Taylor Swift.
What do you think of it, Hal?
It actually looks really good. I kind of hope they add it to Spider-Man 2.
Yeah,
I don't like it.
I think it was made by like Blade or something.
Good suit.
Yeah.
Stop changing what's already good. Just keep the plastic suit. God damn.
I don't know.
Yep.
I kind of like it.
I like it, but I mean, you know, that might just be because
it's not
we
sticking
have the
around very
evolved
long.
suit.
Okay.
You know,
It's just his
anything is better
vampire
than the
hunter
evolved
suit. As soon as he's done fighting vampires, he's probably never gonna wear it again.
W. Is it because what do you call it? The Spider Inquisitors? Is that what they are? The people who went after them because of the Spider Totems. Whatever that was in the comics. Is that who he's fighting? Because they were vampires.
I don't think so. He teamed up with Blade and his daughter or something. I don't know. That's all I heard was that he got a new suit.
Talk about Blade, like the MCU project, because the MC, like whoever is behind the MCU, Kevin Feige included, they were trying to replace the main actor for Blade. I forget his name.
Okay, so what happened was the actor was about to walk out because Blade has been in development hell for a while now, but they found, I don't remember who made what director they found. They found a good director. I don't remember who they found, but they've made the director for Logan.
Is that who they got?
Yeah.
That's W.
So they apparently he was on the verge of walking out because of how messy the development's been, but now it seems like they have their ray of hope. See, this is what there's a lot of things going around about how the MCU is dead now, and someone's if you told me last year that the MCU was dead, I'd roll my eyes at you, but now it's I don't agree that it's dead. But there's definitely some troubles, but I feel like a lot of people are reading into it. There's 4 main things that people are looking at. One is that the Marvels had to do some reshoots, which I don't know why that is such a big deal. They had to do some reshoots. That's what most movies need to do.
Director, the main director of a multi-million-dollar project just dipped. The director for the movie, I think the movie budget's $250, $250 million. Marvels.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah, the director of it just dipped to do another project, which I don't know about you. I would find that really weird. But I mean, I'd probably go see the movie once it comes to digital because I'm gonna see too much of a hassle to go see it in person while at college. So.
But one other thing is the Blade thing, which, I mean, movies get in development hell like that sometimes. I don't think that's anything to read into. But the two that it is where, I'm seeing, things articles, more realistic articles. I think this is a realistic look at what is going on. It's, MCU is going through some tough time. I don't think it's going to be dead. I don't think that the best was behind us. I think the best is yet to come. I just think they're going through a bit of a rough patch that they're starting to fix up. I think Loki's proof of that, and the fact that they've slowed down movies and shows and stuff like that. But they said, will the fans wait? Will they still be around after the company recovers?
Are you echoing, Scar?
Am I?
How is he echoing for you? Oh, you're muted.
No, it's probably because I was unmuted. I don't know why whenever we go to record the podcast, but Scar just gets all primal in my fucking headphones. And I like it.
Okay.
enough.
Well, anyway, so where was I? Yeah. So will they be around? Will the fans be around after the company recovers? Because I do think the MCU is going to recover. I just hope they don't make stupid decisions while trying to recover. I hope that Kevin recognizes what is wrong and fixes it. Because so far, I'm hoping that it's just some stupid guy. Because it seems like it's just rumors, or like that at a meeting they talked about this. So I hope it's some stupid guy at a table brought it up and everybody shot it down. Like, no, you're stupid. Because the whole switching to Doctor Doom thing doesn't make sense. He's not a multiversal threat.
Unless it's Beyonder. He gets the Beyonder powers, because that's happened multiple times in the comics. But
yeah, but like, you really think that's gonna happen? He's gonna show up and immediately get Beyonder powers?
No, but they've been leaning up to it with crap, what's it called?
Secret Wars.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I doubt they're gonna show. They're gonna have Doctor Doom show up and immediately become Beyonder.
No. I mean, like, they probably set him up in like a, because they probably have to shoot something really recent, like something recent with Doctor Doom. Have him like maybe like 1 or 2 projects, and then
I don't think there's enough time for that.
No, there definitely isn't.
So I think what I'm thinking is that this and the thing I'm about to bring up is just some idiot at a table brought it up as an idea, and that he got shot down because it's a stupid idea. Because the other one is even worse. That they were talking about bringing the original Avengers cast back to life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna mention that when you were done. Like, on the one hand, I don't want them to take away the impact that Tony's death had, but on the other hand, give me RDJ Tony back! Give him back! So, like, I'm happy with them being revived. I know a lot of people aren't, but
it would just ruin the MCU.
back.
Cause like, yeah, we'd have RDJ back, but like, at what cost? Do not mention how. Shut up!
What'd you say?
The Flash just zoomed by.
Oh.
Is that what that was?
You see that red blur? That's me. There I am again. Alright, anyway. Sorry, I remember the opening to the Flash.
How does every conversation with you devolve into the Flash?
Shut up!
Conversation with me devolves into Spider-Man. It happens.
We're all mentally ill.
Yeah, that is true. That is just Scar's like autistic hyperfixation.
Shut up. Everything we talk about with Candy ends up and turning into Jewish.
What? We talk about the new Spider-Man movie, and it's like, did you guys see that scene where like the Star of David was in the background? That's actually because Spider-Man is Jewish.
That's not true.
He finds a way. He finds a way. But I feel like I'm in the
titties.
I feel like I'm in the extreme minority that is excited at the possibility of an RDJ.
Okay, but you're only excited about the possibility of an RDJ return. You don't like I wouldn't entirely dislike a cameo. I think it'd feel weird. But like having him come back to life along with Black Widow and Cap and like returning Hulk to like, it's just everything it'd be too much. I definitely think that would be the nail in the coffin on the MCU. Because not only is it just a bad storytelling decision, it's also showing they're also showing their hand that they're nervous, you know, that they think
they're
that
struggling.
Yeah. Or like I think they're gonna recover. I think within the next year or something. I don't know. As like I don't know. I don't think the Marvels will be good, but
no way.
I'm thinking that we might be surprised, but I think future projects are gonna start getting better and better. Like I think Echo is gonna be good. I think that What If Season 2 is gonna be good. I think Marvel Zombies is gonna be good. The only issue is that and that's where like a lot of this like the Marvel MCU's dead is because Marvel was working so far into the future when they make a mistake, it's the same thing DC did. That's why the DCEU was so bad. Was because they're doing it too far in the future. They make a mistake and they don't have that feedback because they've already made a movie that comes out 3 years from now. So it has the same mistakes as the movie that just came out. You know? So now that we're starting to get out of that, where it's like, okay, you know, they have specifically stated that they're going to slow down on content because that was a big thing, was that we were just getting flooded with way too much.
Another issue was Multiverse of Madness and No Way Home. Like that was
just the order.
Yeah.
I think honestly, don't honestly, don't touch Multiverse of Madness and just move it before No Way Home, and it would have been a critically acclaimed movie. I genuinely believe that.
No Way Home.
Multiverse of Madness. I think it would have been an amazing, like, everybody would have loved that movie if it came out before No Way Home, even if you didn't touch a single thing about it.
And maybe we'd have to see.
What do you mean we'd have to see? I mean, we're never gonna see that.
No, I'd have to. What I meant was
what are your problems with Multiverse of Madness?
Well, now
the
that
main one I
they
hear
basically
is
killed Wanda.
Yeah.
Quite literally, they had the book that just came out for like the shit, and they just killed it. Like they just killed Wanda.
Well, like, so there. I mean, honestly, even if you do need to change it, I think changing it so they actually, like, even just still like the order. So the issue is that they were making Multiverse of Madness before WandaVision was done being made, which is like an issue with everything because they didn't have the story. They were making a sequel before the original was done.
Yes.
So there's issues with that, you know?
No, there's total issues, and the whole MCU is just kind of a little messy.
But I think it's gonna recover within the next year or so.
I am really hoping that I don't know, like, because of course it has to be done well and it has to be thought out but planned in a sense. So, like,
and they specifically stated that they're going to focus more on quality over quantity. That gives me hope, and yeah.
I don't know, like, there'd have to be big changes because words only go so far, personally. Like, with the DCEU.
Yeah, but when it's a big studio, when it's like a big executive guy admitting that they made a mistake, that goes a long way, because normally people don't do that. It's like when Phil Spencer came out and said, "Yeah, we lost." It's like, yeah, we lost the console wars.
Oh, he was like, "What the hell are you talking about?"
You know, Phil Spencer, the CEO or whatever, Xbox, like, he flat out like said that Xbox lost PlayStation 1.
Even though people still hate the PS5.
Because they're stupid.
People have their opinions, no matter how wrong they are.
I'm so glad with the PS5. I'm so happy with it.
So according to our source, JMCT, his source, he's not always the most accurate source, but apparently, according to him, Marvel might be making a new, like, tagline. So you know how they have, like, Marvel Spotlight, which would be like more down to earth, focusing on like street level stuff.
That'd be so nice.
Dude, that would be cool if everything wasn't trying to, like,
yeah,
that's
why
Endgame.
That's why I think, like, Moon Knight and what's it called, and Werewolf by Night are so good, it's because, like, they're standalone. I mean, and like,
100%.
Like, Moon Knight takes place, like, the beginning takes place in London, which, like, in the MCU, around that time that Moon Knight takes place, there was a lot that was happening in London. Like, you know, the Mysterio fight, the Deviants showed up, something else happened I can't remember. Oh, well, like, the Celestial would have showed up in the sky, and, like, nobody's talking about it.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
Yeah, he was just inside when it all happened. It's okay. He slept through it.
They don't bring up the snap at all, which, like, you would think would feel weird that they're not bringing this up, but it felt pretty natural.
That, what, Moon Knight, or?
Both. That they weren't bringing up the snap or anything like that. Like, I didn't dislike it, and I feel like, I don't know.
I don't know. It depends.
Tammy wants me to change my profile picture because he's frothing at the mouth to bang it.
For audio listeners, Scar's profile picture right now is a picture of a burly naked man.
What? No. My profile picture is Silk.
Eddie would not be happy with Tammy right now.
A silky, burly, naked man.
Oh my god. By the way, Eddie did respond to me.
And Tammy wants to bang this burly, like, absolutely jacked, shredded, like... We can't show the picture on screen because it's too explicit, but like Tammy said, he's frothing at the mouth at the sight of this individual.
I'm gonna just straight up put the image on my screen.
Scar, we're
gonna get taken down.
Yeah, we can't show the picture of the man.
I'm pulling it up.
No. Scar, stop. Wait.
Guys, we're gonna get canceled. Guys.
No. No.
Scar.
We're fading away. We're getting demonetized. No.
We're not monetized, Hal.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
That's my profile picture. Jesus Christ.
God, it's so explicit.
So explicit.
I didn't even set it to this one.
What is that dripping off his cock?
Shut
up.
I didn't even set it to this one.
By God. Every time I see that picture, I'm like, poof.
I love this artist.
Yeah, you know what? You're making a good case.
Y'all nasty.
Well, Five Nights at Freddy's movie was pretty good.
I have not seen it.
I'm gonna see it soon, TM.
Tomorrow?
No, not tomorrow. I'm still
ill.
He's gonna see it the next time that he meets up in Bang.
That is not... You do not need to discuss such things on the podcast, Scar. That is completely uncalled for.
Listen, you're the one who said, and I quote, before this episode.
No,
yeah.
No, hey.
Boot him from the
Actually, there's two things you said. There's two things you said right before the podcast.
Scar, you're gonna get his girlfriend upset with him.
You're gonna get me.
Oh, I wasn't even gonna bring up that one.
Just
I was gonna bring up the other one.
Oh my
God. Let's talk about Fisk Heroes. What's going on with Fisk Heroes, guys?
Nothing since last time.
Well, you know, the Derps Den has a new quote in the quote channel.
Oh, you were such a Shut up.
Oh my god.
That is something we can talk about though. The quote awards are coming back around for
most people watching this don't have access to the quotes channel.
Well, all people watching this will have access to vote for
quote
of the year and clip of the year as well, because there's going to be a quote of the year and a clip of the year, because most of the funny things this year were clips. So there's going to be a quote of the year and clip of the year.
You're going to get us all canceled.
Voting is opening on December 1st and ending on December 31st. So, if you see something funny and you want to vote for it, then come on down to the Derps Den Discord. I don't know where the fuck you find that link. Probably on his hero pack or something, but...
Not even on his Discord page.
Wow. How the hell do you get into the Derps Den then? Whatever.
There's a lot of there is a lot of
Trying to find a
packs
way.
that have been crossing the 100 and 200,000 download threshold recently.
Yeah, Max and Mark hit 200,000. What is yours at, Scar? That's a good. Scarred
1 point
Heroes. Scar is at 181,000.
Wow, you're coming up on 200,000.
What is
get you a
Nameless?
cake?
Nameless is at 190.
Man, I hate queers.
What?
Sorry, that was an intrusive thought.
Then Debs has 195.
He has 195 over Scar. Are you kidding me?
He releases, or he updates more often than Scar does.
Damn.
No,
I
he
mean, am
does
I
not.
lying?
The only reason I update more often than him, the only reason that I didn't for like 3 months is because I physically could not.
That is true. Man spitting.
My next update's gonna take longer, but be a lot bigger. But it's gonna. I'm still waiting on James for it.
Oh, that.
Yeah. The Goblin.
Yeah, the Gobby.
Goblin these nuts.
My God.
I'm running out of things to talk about. I'm kind of just talking to pad the runtime because like most of our podcast episodes are an hour long, and this has only been going on for 36 minutes. Does anyone have anything else to talk about?
I do have something to talk about. What do you guys think of Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man? I think
For some reason, I thought you were about to say something like very messed up.
Yeah.
Like something that I probably shouldn't say, because I actually think our channel is gonna be in danger if I say it.
Yeah, you're talking about and then like you take this whole part while you're editing and put like a really long censor over it and then cut it off right here.
I'm not
You
doing
can talk about that.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's just gonna be a very awkward moment in the cast.
Listen, I thought it would be a funny bit, but I forgot Scar doesn't like doing things, so I'll have to do it myself. I got rid of my censor soundboard, son of a bitch. Well,
language.
I tried.
What are you, Captain America now? We don't do this shit here.
For real.
Listen,
Shut
we're
up.
allowed one F word, and how is used.
Fuck you.
Language.
God damn it!
Was that the bite of 87?
Dude, talk about MatPat. And that's not MatPat, that's Markiplier. I was thinking of
I just simultaneously whipped a nade!
I was about that clip.
Yeah, maybe we should talk about something of substance now. Let's see, what is something of substance we can talk about? Is there anything happening with DC, or is that as barren as always?
Baron as always.
Right.
Invincible first episode release.
Invincible, that's good. What did you think of it, Candy?
I watched it twice. I really enjoyed it.
That's good.
Shut the fuck up.
I just haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting for it all to come out so I can just watch it in one
Oh,
day.
you binge. Yeah, you like a loser.
Yeah, I'm a big loser. I'm a loser like
I personally, why you do? Never mind. I understand why you're degrading yourself. But no, I mean, I watched it twice. I really enjoyed it. It's definitely a
For audio listeners, if you don't know, Hal is in fact a bottom.
For audio listeners that can't see my fingerless gloves, I like to be spanked.
Anyway, going back to Invincible, I really like this episode. Definitely it's definitely better than some bits of season 1. I personally prefer the animation a lot more.
Yeah.
Definitely an improvement. Story, I mean, it doesn't have as much of a shock value as the first episode did of last season, but it's definitely setting more up. Yeah, I mean, yeah, of course, it's setting more up for this, and they definitely changed a lot from the comics, which is something I'm very interested to see, because may have not read the comic series 3 times.
Oh wow.
And it's so many. How many?
I'm really
maybe
excited
so.
for the possibility of Josh Keaton's Spider-Man showing up.
That would be
in
so
Invincible.
awesome.
That would make this show absolutely beautiful.
Is that like how possible is that?
Josh Keaton is in the show.
Yeah, Josh Keaton's confirmed to be in the show, and Spider-Man and Invincible have had a collaboration comic before, so I don't really know who Josh Keaton would voice other than Spider-Man. So like, it definitely is looking likely, and he's made some teases towards it, but like, it's not nothing's
interesting.
confirmed.
And then go for it, Scar.
No, you go.
I think in the teaser trailer that teaser whatever they did way before all the marketing for season 2 happened, when the first teaser, like the first look of season 2 happened, they basically, I think on the phone there was the comic panel of Invincible and Spider-Man, like that exact comic panel of the and then what I remember hearing about the Josh Keaton and Invincible bit of the story, but I think one of the writers or one of the directors of the show said something. I have to find it. Remember saying like, hold your horses. I don't know. I really hope it's real, because Drake Bell, mid.
For real.
Go ahead, Scar.
So I was gonna say that have you seen BlizzCon?
I know that it's happening. I think they unveiled some stuff about Overwatch, the new rank overhauling.
Oh, I didn't hear about that. I only heard about the 2 new heroes. I saw like they showed off gameplay of Venture, who's gonna be able to dig underground.
Yeah,
What? You guys good? How?
Did he just die?
I think so.
no. I've returned.
Play Overwatch, so I don't know what's happening. All I saw was that the new character looks like Maui.
He's so well designed. He's so fun. He has 2 guns.
Game?
Yeah, he was in the gun. The game. He was in the gun. He was in the game for a day, for like 2 days. Like I think over the past weekend or something, he was playable, and now he's back removed, which is really smart because that means they're gonna be able to like better, like balance him. I think they're gonna nerf him into the ground. I think that's what's gonna happen. So when he actually releases, he's not gonna be fun. So I hope they don't do that, because I think if I was in charge of it, I would make it so his gun was a little more inaccurate up close or something like that. Just make it so you're not just like melting everybody. And then make it so you can't like increase the cooldown or do something to his dash, because what he does is his abilities are, he has like this like run forwards where he will charge forwards. He is unstoppable. Then he will slam down, knocking anyone down that was close enough to him. And he can do that every 6 seconds.
That's insane.
His guns are really fun. They have names. He named them like Gunny and Cha Cha, but I like to call them Dez and Troy, because together they destroy.
Nerd.
Shut up. I like Thor Ragnarok, okay? One incinerates, like lights people on fire, and then the other one does more damage when somebody's on fire, like does critical damage. And if you use them both together, it's more inaccurate.
Yeah, he looks really well designed, and I feel like he would have been a fun character if he isn't gonna get fucking like nerfed to hell and back before he actually goes live. But back to the rank thing, they're removing the 5 wins and 15 losses to change, and now they're just making it so you have like a meter that you have to fill up that either
thank
fills
God.
up or goes back for every, because it really sucks to start off an adjustment with just like 7 losses, and then you already know that even if you win those 5 games, you're just winning those games to get your rank decrease. So like it really disincentivize people to play and like demoralize people even more than the old SR system did. So they're trying that out. They're going to be adding new rewards for competitive points, like emerald guns they showed concept art for. So I don't know if Emerald is going to be the first, but they are toying around with more competitive rewards.
It seems like Overwatch might actually be on a good track.
Yeah, they showed a lot of promising things. They finally took a W for once, I think, with what they showed off at BlizzCon. Like, they finally did something that didn't make things worse.
And the only thing that was annoying, Malgo was very fun. And he is like overpowered when paired with Sombra and Ana, because like basically you need to constantly be getting healed when fighting Malga, no matter who you're playing. So if you get antied, you basically just drop dead immediately. But it was nice when I went into competitive, not because I wanted to play competitive, just because I was tired of literally every game being Malga versus Malga.
Yeah.
Because, you know, nobody was not playing him, and it was so hard to get into a game as tank because everybody wanted to play as Malga.
Yeah.
But it was fun. That seems very promising. I'm very impressed with them. I wonder if like, I almost want to say that part of me wants to say that they're going to be doing better now because of Microsoft, but then part of me also remembers the fact that they've been messing up Minecraft and they didn't do anything to make Bethesda better.
Yeah, I don't think them being owned by Microsoft is gonna do any favors for them.
But I don't think it's gonna make it worse.
Yeah, exactly. But it might eliminate some of the Blizzard executives that have been making horrible decisions and replace it with different people that make different terrible decisions.
Okay, so like it's only uphill basically.
Yeah. Like, it can't get worse from here, right?
Unless it does.
Like, surely it doesn't get worse, right?
No, I agree. I don't think it's gonna get any worse. I think it's only uphill from here. I don't. If you asked me before Bethesda was bought out, I would have said that this is a good thing, like a really good thing, because Bethesda's probably gonna straighten them out. Because I said the same thing about Bethesda, because I thought that they would make it better, because Microsoft did such a good job back then to Minecraft, because they were doing really good with Minecraft until they started doing all of this stuff. And because of that, and then they didn't like I thought that Fallout 76 was gonna pull a Battlefront 2, and they were gonna redo massive parts of the game, and they did a little bit, but that wasn't under Microsoft's rule. That was before, where they added where they actually added NPCs, but then they also, that was one step forward, and then they took a giant leap back by adding a ton of pay-to-win microtransactions. So it's they didn't do anything to make Fallout 76 better, like I thought they were going to, but I don't know, maybe they just consider it a lost cause and are trying to get as much money out of it as possible. We'll see.
I love greedy people.
That's definitely the case, because like, if I was an executive looking at Fallout 76, I would be looking at it as a liability.
I mean, Battlefront, then again, I guess Battlefront 2, like, it's been so long since Fallout 76 came out, or Battlefront 2, it was only like a few months of the game being absolute garbage before they started to rebuild and like completely overhaul different parts of the game and really listen to fans, and that's what made that so good, and that's EA. So I thought Bethesda of all people would be able to do that.
No way.
I was wrong.
I mean, even the people behind Cyberpunk, they did a better job than Bethesda would. Yeah.
EA has been voted worst company in the world. How in the world did Bethesda do worse than them?
Yeah, that...
Is they the worst?
It's been voted worst.
Yeah, is that real? Because, like, I definitely would vote that EA is the worst.
Okay, if that's worse, then let me withdraw my applications real quick.
Yeah, I think EA far and away is the worst company in the gaming industry, followed secondly by Blizzard.
But like, they made a really good job Possibly Bethesda because of Fallout 76.
I don't know who the third would be.
I'd honestly say Bethesda.
Wow.
Activision.
They made it. I don't think you know everything that they did with Fallout 76.
Well, yeah, because I'm tunnel visioned on the Elder Scrolls. I don't pay attention to anything else that they do.
Fallout 76 was so, it was so bad that they have been sued multiple times.
Holy shit.
Never
Like,
mind.
It's so messy. They scammed people. They promised that there wouldn't be any microtransactions that weren't cosmetic. Then they got caught with their hands in their pants, and then doubled down after they were caught. Now it's a survival game where you can pay to remove all survival elements.
Yeah, it's
I
like a
love
Minecraft
video
server,
games.
You can pay for creative
The
mode.
game at least is fun now. That's something I can say is an improvement, because when the game first came out, it was boring as hell. And people try to say oh, it's fun with friends. It's yeah, everything's fun with friends.
Because you have to make fun of it.
But it was so pathetically boring. Now it's fun. I can say that. It is fun. But the game's ruined by its greed. And at this point, it's so long afterwards that I don't know if they could even salvage it. But what I would do, if I was put in charge of Fallout 76, what I would do is remove all the scummy microtransactions. Make apologies. Try to come up with a really, really good and fun mechanic or something that they could do. Basically, I'd take a look at what Battlefront 2 did, and what No Man's Sky did, and what Cyberpunk did, and decide, okay, we're using this as our blueprint to improve our game, because these games came back from the brink. But, Battlefront 2 still holds the world record for the most downvoted Reddit post of all time, and yet that game is beloved now. People are constantly begging EA to bring back the game. The game, after it ended support, they had to increase the server sizes 3 times because so many people were playing it.
I would not do that. Personally, I'd be like, nope, sorry.
You wouldn't make the server size bigger so you can get more money?
I would not make Battlefront.
Why?
Because I don't know how to word this, but I probably, because how many of them do you bet jumped shipped after the fail of the launch?
Pretty much no one, because the failed launch was lasted a month, and then it was just straight uphill until it became one of the best games ever. A lot of people jumped ship after they decided that they weren't going to make Battlefront 3. Because
we're not talking about 42, or the most recent Battlefield?
No, we're talking about Battlefront, the Star Wars game.
My God, I thought we were talking about Battlefield.
No, Battlefield hasn't really recovered that much.
That's what I was so confused. I'm like,
no,
I was
Battlefront.
Battlefield after that.
Battlefront turned around insane.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, no, Battlefront still holds the world record for the most downvoted Reddit posts of all time.
That's what I thought we were talking about topic.
In for audio.
Yeah, no.
No, I just zoned that hard.
Battlefront 2 turned around completely into an amazing game that people keep begging for it to be, for a sequel to be made, or for it to bring back support of Battlefront 2. A lot of developers left Battlefront 2 because they decided that EA wasn't making Battlefront 3. So a ton of developers left DICE and started their own studio.
Okay, completely off topic, but still on topic. What? If you guys were able to go into the game industry, would you rather work at a AAA, or would you do an indie game development company? Indie?
Indie.
What about you, Hal?
Probably indie as well. I feel like working for a AAA game studio is how to get your work underappreciated, get your work underappreciated, get depression, and get fired right before the biggest day in your game's history. Because Fortnite just hit its most players ever. Like,
But wasn't it like
most-
5
most
million
concurrent-
people?
Yeah, like over 5 million concurrent players, I believe. That is their biggest day in the game's history, and they just last month, after working on this season so much, they just laid off over like 500 or a couple hundred employees or something. So they laid off a ton of people and then have the biggest day in the game's history, and they don't get to reap any of the money or like benefits from that. So
Yeah,
I feel like
they put too
working
many
in
chips into what the FN whatever
yeah,
it's
the
called.
creative. I don't know. The creative 2.0. I don't like the way that Fortnite's shifting into the creative stuff, but that's just me. But like, just getting thrown out right before then. It feels like when you're playing a game and you've been grinding for hours with your team, and you just get like vote kicked right before you get the drop. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
I just wouldn't work for a AAA game company like that. That just doesn't feel good.
What do you call it? So you guys know I've been applying to a bunch of different jobs and I've been getting denied constant left and right.
Yeah.
When when Epic Games fired a bunch of the people there, my application got denied within 2 hours of that news hitting public. So I'm like, god damn. I mean, then again, I'm only doing an internship for the summer, but I was just like, holy shit.
But I was talking to, speaking of indie game development, I've been talking about to a few friends about we've been watching different shows, and there was one where it's very confusing. You don't know what's going on for the majority of it. You're learning information as the viewers are as the main characters are learning it, and then at one point they have an exposition drop telling you what the history of the world is. I think a lot of storytellers don't realize how important information is. Like, some characters are better left with their history, and mystery, and some things are better left unknown. It's or not having dramatic irony where more than the main character knows. Learning things as the main character does, like in the Horizon games, it's so fun having so much
more,
having so much be a mystery makes it so much more engaging, because you're trying to figure out. After every episode, we were theorizing what was going on, how the story was going to go, like what the hell is going on. We had no idea. And I feel like a little bit of that is lost now that they did the exposition dump. So it's definitely I definitely think that information is a resource that people don't recognize as valuable, especially in storytelling.
Yeah, that's why I really like when they don't hold your hand for the story, or they don't.
Yeah, I love being left in the dark.
I just like games that don't hold your hand in general. Back in the day, having Minecraft, and you just it doesn't give you a recipe book, it doesn't tell you to punch a tree, you just figure shit out.
Yeah, I used to know just all of them by myself,
I do still know all of them.
I mean, I know all the ones pre 1.8, but I don't know how to craft things from later versions.
I still don't know how to make a piston. Actually, never mind. Yes, I do.
It's just I don't like the way that games hold your hand these days. Even with Spider-Man 2.
Yeah, no, I definitely, that was one of my complaints in the beginning.
Yeah, whenever I buy a new game, I'm like, okay, when are you gonna let go of my hand?
Yeah, let me out of the tutorial already.
And then when you buy a Pokemon game, they never let go of your hand.
Yeah, I really wish they
fucking let go.
There was a turn off tutorial option.
Oh my god, yes, please.
I wish so badly. If I was in the gaming industry, the biggest push I would make is a settings menu, or a prompt at the start of the game that's have you played a video game before? Yes or no? And then if you click yes, then it doesn't hold
I mean,
your
in the
hand
beginning of
you're
Spider-Man 2,
five.
doesn't it bring up when you start the game, it brings up a bunch of accessibility things. It's do you want this on? Do you want this on? Do you want this on? Some recommended settings. Just have one that's would you like a tutorial? Yes or no?
Yeah, just let go. Like, people figure shit out.
And there's too many times in missions in Spider-Man 2 where they will have you, like, you'll get done with like a section of it, and then you have to
pace the hall, and you have to press the specific button combination to activate that power to continue.
No, I wasn't meaning that, but I was meaning like you'll finish like part of a mission, and then you'll get back out into the open world, and you'll think, okay, maybe I'll do this section of it a little bit later. But it's like, nope, you have to do this now.
Yeah.
And it will force you out, like it will force you to do it. You won't be able to swing anywhere else.
Yeah. That's not even just like a Spider-Man 2 thing. That's just like
that's just a game
these days thing.
Yeah. So I definitely think that like I think it's very fun on like your brain to solve mysteries, and I think that more stories need to do that. Like, but like that's the thing. Like, it's not to me. Like, yeah, I could go watch like a murder mystery show or like a true crime show and get that, but like that's not interesting to me. Like,
yeah,
it's
really,
like it. Honestly, real world crimes are like a lot more predictable. Like, I mean, come on. Like, let's be honest. Most crimes are predictable.
I guess. I just enjoy the interactive medium of video games, and then
I don't mean that
solving
like
a
you
mystery
know the crime's gonna happen. I mean like once the crime happens, it's like, especially in like true crime shows, like they don't really like. They're like, they foreshadow too much in crime shows. It's like, yes, we know who it is. Okay, you don't need to. You have the thunder striking over the suspect. It's like, yes, okay, we know it's him. We get it. But it's so much more fun where you're like trying to figure out like in Horizon like what happened. You're finding information. You're finding scraps of information left over. It's like lost information. And it's like, okay, so there was this, there were these machines. That's weird. Okay, there was this guy, and you start to piece more of it together. And since they're still so vague with information, you have to put the scraps of information together yourself and figure out what happened to this world. And I love doing that. This anime, Darling in the Franxx, that I've been watching is that, and I love it.
Yes.
Anyway.
Well, we've passed an hour.
Yeah. Anything else?
I zoned out so hard. Gilly has been DMing me for like the last 10 minutes, and I just zoned out. I'm all set on anything. I mean, Spoilercast and this. Yeah. I think, guys.
Good podcast and everyone.
Good podcast. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's go.
Fortnite.
Okay. All right. Well. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.